Alright guys, so we're back. Last video you seen of this thing, it was just a bare motor sitting in a bare chassis. So we've got it pretty close to being ready. As I told you before, we're going to run these in series, in parallel, not series, to get double the length. But here's the final setup. Servo, I still need to make a strap for this so it doesn't move. I need to bolt this in because it's just sitting on there with some really strong double-sided tape. We need to bolt in the servo horn, but that's essentially it. I need to change the connector to an IC5 because that's what I run on all my batteries, and then we need to build an adapter for this. I'm going to use the original battery strap, battery retainer. We're going to move it forward. That way my GPS can sit right in there, because I clearly learned my lesson the first time I used one of these GPS and lost it. So essentially, it's going to look something like that. And I did test fit it. Once I get these wires all tucked away and pulled down, it will fit the original body. And I have high hopes for this thing to do, if not 100 mile an hour, real close to it. I did do a quick test with these tires and ballooning. These won't reach 100 mile an hour without exploding. I'll actually show you. Hold on. Alright, so this isn't the battery we're going to run in it, but this is the battery I have that will fit it, because this has an IC5 that fits in an XT90 well enough to at least do a test on it. So that's going to rub the tire. So let me show you real quick how bad these tires balloon at probably not even half throttle. It's pretty bad, but I mean, we got steering, we got acceleration, we got reverse. So guys, this is what I'm talking about with the tire problem. That's maybe a tenth of a throttle. That's probably as fast as it went from the factory. That's not even half. That wasn't even half throttle. There, I just blew a tire, and we were only maybe just past half throttle. Look at that tire; it's blown already. So that's what I was worried about with these tires. Guys, a real quick hack for you, if you will. Instead of buying so many AA batteries and when they die throw them away and have to buy more, guys, I buy rechargeable AA batteries, the cheap ones. I think I bought 24 of these for like $5, maybe $10, something like that. I've got the expensive ones. These are rechargeables. Man, they seem to last about the same amount of time. And I bought this little power bank charger. It charges 8 of them at once for like $7. You plug it in. I mean, if you got one of these chargers, it's got a USB port. You plug this thing in right here, right in there, and then you charge your batteries up, and you don't have to keep buying them. That's it. That's as easy as it is. That's how I run all of these remotes. They're all off of these rechargeable batteries, and I don't have an issue with them. None of them have decided to corrode on me. None of them have exploded. They all seem to hold charge just fine. Now, these are my dead ones. These are my charged ones. I got one left. So it's time to charge my battery. So I figured I'd stop real quick and show you guys how I do the AA batteries instead of buying them non-stop. Rechargeable's the way to go. So guys, I don't know if you just seen that or heard me, but this tire just blew apart at not even 3/4 throttle. I hit it for a second, just past half throttle, blew the left front tire. And that's my biggest fear about this thing. I got to get a set of foam tires for it, just like I got a set of foam tires for the infraction, because I keep blowing apart the hoons. So we got a set of Contact GT8 tires. These are I forget what kind. Oh, these are 35 shore tires. I have big plans for the infraction. As you can see, it's just sitting here, and I told him he could have this car if he helped me build it, and he's helped me pretty far along the way so far. All we got to do is finish up the mounts, like I said, and then it's good to go. We are running a gyro system on this in case it loses control. I'm hoping for 100 mile an hour. If I can break 100, I'm happy. If I can break 110, I'm excited. So I've got a surprise coming too. So as you've seen in the last infraction video, we hit 114 miles per hour. We fried the ESC with the tire exploding on it. So what I have coming up, we got a different ESC, the XLX2. That's not the only surprise. It's going to be a minute before that infraction's back on the channel just because of the issues it's had. But since we're on the subject of speed runs, we got an exciting surprise. Oh, what is that? Is the Castle 2028 1100 kV. Now if this thing doesn't break 120 now, I'm doing something wrong, because we're going to be running this gear on it. We're also going to be running this pinion on it with a spool. We've also got spools for the front and rear diff coming from Scorched RC, and we have a special center brace coming for it to accept the new electronics, and we've got the new body, and we've got the foam tires, and we've got the GPS. The question is now, do we have the space to max this thing out? But that's all in a separate video. That'll be all on its own. Right now, we're working on the Wltoys 124019 and trying to break 100 mile an hour. Like I said, we're not trying to do it on any specs, 3S or less, factory gearing. We are running Mod 1 gearing. As a matter of fact, we are running a, I don't even know what that is. I think that's a 27 spur Mod 1 and a 29 pinion Mod 1. I mean, compared to the stock gearing, there's a big difference. That's Mod 1 to, I think that's a 38P. Guys, coming very, very, very soon. We're going to run this dirt cheap 100 mile an hour car. We're still not even close to the cost of a Traxxas X01, which is about $700-800, and we're going to break the record of the X01 out of the box. No problem. We're not, like I said, we're not even to half the price. $113 for the car, $150 for the motor ESC, $40 for the receiver and controller, $10, $13 for the servo, and just a little bit of time. Not too bad for a 100 mile an hour car. Until next time, guys, I'll see you later. So guys, I forgot one thing. Don't forget to subscribe and like. If you like what you're seeing, subscribe, like, smash that bell. It'll keep you up to date, and it'll notify you every time we have something cool coming up. We've got crawlers coming up, brushless conversions, speed runs, massive 8S builds. I mean, I've got parts and I've got cars. I got a repair coming up on that with titanium parts. I've got servo adapters coming for that. I got nothing planned for that yet, but I might. We got a servo adapter for that we need to put in. We've got competitions in between those two. We've got other two-wheel drive stuff coming up. Guys, we got plenty of stuff coming up. Please subscribe, like, and smash the bell if you want to keep updated on this stuff.